Okay, in this video, we're going to look at the top and bottom values. That's a whole different section for conditional formatting. Very easy to use. Here's one of the examples. Let's say on our sheet here, or I should say on our worksheet here, but with the group of numbers that we have here, let's say in this range right here, we want to have it color in red the bottom 20 values. Okay, so whatever cells contain the bottom 20 values, we want that to maybe turn red. And as far as the top 20 values, we want those to turn green, let's say. So how would we do that? Well, we're going to go over into conditional formatting again. This time we're going to go to the top bottom rules, and we'll start out with the top 10 items. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll click onto that. And we'll change this to a 20. So it'll be the top 20. So that grew out in the background there. And we want that to be, let's say, green. So we do that. We hit OK. There you go. Now, while it's still selected, we'll go back there and click onto the conditional formatting again. Top bottom rules. This time it's going to be the bottom 10, but we're going to change the 10 to a 20. And we'll leave it red. And we'll hit OK, and there we go. So we just got done doing there are like the top 20 items, the bottom 20 items value-wise, right? Now we're going to look at percentage. So the top 20%, the bottom 20%. You can do any percentage you want. You can do 10% if you wanted to, but we'll just keep it at 20. So actually we'll do 10. We'll do 10 just to show a little bit difference here. So we're going to select the area here. Go back to conditional formatting, top bottom, and we'll start out with the top 10%. It's already set for 10. But we're going to change that to green, and there we go. Hit OK. Same thing with the other end. So we'll go back to conditional formatting, and we'll go with the bottom 10%. It's already set for 10. It's already in red. We're set. So we'll just hit OK on that, and we're good. Now another statistical setting or viewing that we can see here will be this next set of numbers. And when I look at what we have here, what I want to do is show in green all those cells whose values are above the overall average. And if I get those, I want those to be green. And for all the values that are below the overall average of the numbers, I want those to turn red. Okay, and you'll notice that we have some blanks in here. We have some zeros in here. All right, so that's going to affect it as well. So we'll go ahead and we'll select this whole range here. Go back to conditional formatting, top bottom. We'll go with above average. We'll set that for, we'll make it green. There we go. Hit OK, and there's your first one. So every one of those numbers is above the overall average. Now take a look at this. When you get this selected, down at the bottom, you can see your calculations here, and it shows that the overall average of all these numbers, all these in concern here, are a little over 31,000. So everything that you see here will be over that number. Now, what we want to do now is show in red all of the numbers or cells that are below the overall average, right? So we'll go back to conditional formatting, top bottom rules, below average. It's already set for red. We hit OK, and that's it. Now what you'll notice in here, which is kind of interesting, is that it does not color in the blank cells, because technically the blank cell is a non-number. So when it comes to averages, when you're doing averages, the the default for averaging is that it will not include blank cells as far as the count, as far as how it's going to divide by, right? And that's what you're seeing here. So the blank cells, the ones that have nothing in them, are, you know, not formatted at all. But you'll see that the ones that are 0, which are definitely below the average, those are definitely colored in with the formatting. So that's how that works. So hopefully this will give you some ideas, you know, working with your own data. I think they're pretty easy to work here. And it's a great way, again, of trying to convey certain aspects of your data without people having to just stare and stare and stare at the numbers, because a lot of times you're not going to really see this like you would with the patterning like we see here. All right, well, take care. Thanks a lot.